wherever you go, whatever you do, whomever you may come to know, you'll not escape this issue. You will not cut this cord that binds you, chokes your words, suffocates you, suppresses you. It weighs down upon you at all times in some way or another. Of course, it seems like the next big thing, the next whatever it is that you conceive in your mind is going to be the thing to resolve it this time. Some relationship, some new living situation, some new fucking goodie that you bought from Amazon or whatever, some fucking book you can read. Surely you think there's going to be some solution. Maybe go to therapy, maybe, I don't know, get a pet, travel to some place, take a gap year, a sabbatical, pick up a new hobby, get a fancy racing bike, go rock climbing, kayaking, scuba diving, get into fucking, I don't know, butt plugs, something to just scratch this itch, something to sate this screaming cry of dissatisfaction and fucking boredom. Because that's what it is. It's this fundamental state of dissatisfaction that Buddhists talk about. It's at the core of their worldview, the core of that philosophy. Fundamental dissatisfaction, duhkha. It isn't your fucking trauma, it isn't that your skin isn't clear enough, your dick isn't long enough, or you're not intelligent enough, or any of this, any conceivable thing, superficial thing, right? Anything that your mind is automatically going to latch on upon and see as a potential thing that can be remediated, and in doing so resolve this gnawing, persistent pain. But none of that's true, because you are just dissatisfied. It's your natural state. It's baked into the cake of this experience of life. It's a real fucked up, horrible hand of cards that you've been dealt. Doesn't matter what your socioeconomic status is, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's the human predicament. Because surely you've noticed that you do engage in any of these acts of intended, or the intention of these acts to remediate this issue, maybe you get some relief for a period of time, but very quickly, whatever relief you had rapidly diminishes, and you're back at the same state as you were prior to having engaged in whatever it was that you were engaging in. Most people will never realize the fact that it is dissatisfaction that is their true nature. They'll remain on this treadmill of trying to evade true knowledge of this state. They'll always be looking for the next thing. None of it works. They'll be surrounded by material goods, huge trash pile of shit. Visa stamps in their passports, children suckling on their breast. They don't really have any solutions to offer with this one. It's more just something that I wanted to express. And the only solution is to not engender this state of affairs to begin with. That's the really only surefire way to resolve this, right? Because sure, you can fucking meditate, you can do this eightfold path bullshit. You can adopt any other kind of spiritual practice that will allegedly give you some more lasting, concrete relief from this state, this issue of being alive and conscious. A lot of it, for the most part, is probably just fucking fairy tales. Relies upon you, the participant, to suspend disbelief and essentially engage in auto-suggestion, self-hypnosis. And everyone, for the most part, engages in this. It's the whole Zapfian system of avoiding knowledge, coming into contact with the true state of affairs as they are, because the brain simply can't process it. It would push it to psychosis, literal psychosis, not just this diet fucking Pepsi psychosis that most people are up to their neck in. Just, live, laugh, love, etc. Sometimes you just gotta do this shit. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. My parents my dad, my mum always told me, if you just work hard and put your mind to it, you can do anything. It's just simply a matter of will. And really, it's this, when I refer to this, I'm of course talking about, you know, the totality of all perceivable reality. This is then, I would say, so much worse than any of us can really imagine. It's a fucking nightmare. Total nightmare. People are just sleepwalking through this, thinking everything is just perfectly normal. Like any of this makes any fucking sense whatsoever. Dragging other beings into it while they do so. I don't know. Maybe it's okay, because, for the most part, most of these people are going to be exactly the same, but some of them are going to be like myself, and perhaps you too, if you're listening to this, and probably is the case, right? If you're watching a anti-natalist video, you're not going to be one of these sleepwalkers, one of these life lovers, one of these marionettes